math class. This morning we are going to discuss a very interesting topic in mathematics, which is still the episode 2 of the construction we started last week. In that last week video, we were able to see how to construct so many special angles. Aside the construction of special angles, we were also able to construct a triangle. But I told you in that episode that there are three main categories of constructing the angles of a triangle. Okay, not just construction of the angles of a triangle. There are three cases in which you can follow to construct a triangle. The first one is when two sides and an angle is given. We have dealt with this first one in that episode. Now, in this second episode, our center of attention should be how to construct a triangle when three sides are given, and also how to construct a triangle when two angles and just a side is given. So we'll start with the first one. Three sides are given, no angle at all. Okay, we'll do that taking a look at this question here, which is telling us that we should construct a triangle ABC in which line AB is 6 cm, line BC is 7 cm, and the line AC is 10 cm. They said also we should measure the angle ABC. Now, to overcome this challenge, you have to first of all make a rough work, because the rough work will be a guide to the construction of the actual work they want us to do. So let's say that this is our rough. For instance, this is the rough triangle ABC, and we are told that line AB is 6 cm. So this line AB is 6 cm, line BC is 7 cm, while this line AC is 10 cm, like they said. Then we should measure angle B, which is this angle here. So let us now look at this rough and follow it suit to construct the required triangle. Now, the first step you have to do is to make the foundation, which is line BC, by drawing a very long line of desirable length. So you've got to draw a very long line. Having done that, you can see here that the line is 7 cm. So you have to use your compass and measure out 7 cm. That's which I have done. Then once you have measured it, you can place at any point on the straight line you've drawn, mark an arc, remove it, don't shake it, place at the other point, and mark another arc. Okay? So call here B and call here C from what you have in your rough, and the length is 7 cm, which I have written. Then also we are told that this length BA or AB is 6 cm. So you've got to measure CCM again from your ruler, which I have done. Then place it at the point B, as you can see, and mark an arc. Make it to be as long as possible. Mark an arc. So I've just marked line AB, which is 6 cm. Then the other line, which is AC, is 10 cm. So you have to measure line AC 10 cm. Okay? Which I have measured. Then place it at the point C and mark an arc. Make it in such a way that the arc you've marked must cut the first arc. Having done that, take note of the point of intersection of the two arcs you've made. Then look at your point B, and here is your point C. Join everything to the center. Join to B, then join also to C. Okay, so here is now my A. This length AB is 6 cm, while this length AC is 10 cm. Now, they told us to measure angle B, so use your protractor and measure out this angle. Whatever it gives you is the size of angle B. So you can now see that it is quite very simple to construct a triangle when no angle is given at all and you are having the three sides being given. Okay, now let's take the last question, whereby we shall be asked to construct a triangle when two angles are given and a side is given.
there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.
Category whereby two angles and just a side will be given, and you shall be asked to construct that given triangle. So we have to exemplify that using this question here, where we are asked to construct triangle ABC in which line BC is 8 cm, line ABC is 60 degrees, angle ABC is 60 degrees, and the angle ACB is 30 degrees. We are then asked to measure line AC. Before we do that, as usual, let us make a rough. Okay, so this is just a rough. They say triangle A, B, and C, where the angle at B, as you can see, the central angle is the angle being talked about, is 60 degrees. The angle at C, that's ACB, is 30 degrees. And line BC, the base, is 7 cm. Okay, so we are asked to measure AC. So this is the side we want to measure, line AC. Okay, now let's do that. Remember, the first thing you do in constructing a triangle is to draw a very straight line, horizontal line. So let's draw as long as possible. And we were told that the length of that line is 8 cm, not even 7. And I wrote 7. The length of this line BC is 8 cm. So we've got to measure out 8 cm and mark it off on this straight line we've drawn. So I've measured out the 8 cm. I'll place it here, mark an arc. I'll remove it without adjusting it, place the pin at the other point, and mark another arc. Okay, you are free to use your ruler to extend this line we've drawn here. This should make it possible for you to construct the angle that should be lying at that point. I can even extend this one too. Make sure it is straight. Now remember, these 2 points are our point B and point C from our rough work, and the length is 8 cm. Okay, so having done that, we thought that the angle at B is 60 degrees, which is this angle here. So because of that, you've got to construct angle 60 degrees. And remember how I taught you how to do that in the first episode? Place the pin of the compass here and make a semicircular arc. Okay, then remove it, don't shake it. If you shake it, you've altered the size. Mark off an arc to cut the semicircular arc you've made. Now with your ruler, draw a long line that will pass through this intersection and the center B. You can make the length of the line to be as long as possible. Make it to be as long as possible. Then leave it. Come to the side of C where we have angle 30 degrees. And remember, before you be able to construct 30 degrees, you must first of all construct 60 degrees. Because the bisection of angle 60 degrees will give us 30 degrees. So let's make 30 here. Mark a semicircular arc as usual. Okay. Now, don't check this. From this point, place it again to mark an arc to cut off this semicircular arc you've made. Remember, this angle size from here to here is our 60 degrees. But we don't want 60 degrees. The angle we want is 30 degrees. And because it's 30 we have to bisect that 60 degrees. To bisect the 60 degrees, put at the first point here. You can mark an arc, just place it there. Mark an arc. Don't adjust it. If you adjust it, you failed. Place at the other point and mark another arc. Now you will see that the 2 arcs you've made have intersected at a point here. Note the point of intersection and draw to the center here. So we shall draw to the center. place your ruler properly, then draw to the center. Okay, so look at their point of intersection. They intersected here. So this is my point A. So have A, B, C. We have carefully constructed the triangle ABC, having line BC as 8. The angle here is 30 degrees, while the angle here is 60 degrees. You see how we've made the triangle successfully? So beautiful. And the task here is for us to measure the length AC. The length AC, just place the pin of the compass at A, adjust it to the point C. You've got the size. Then go to your ruler. Your ruler gives you the required length. At this juncture, we come into the expiration of this episode. Expect the episode 3, where we shall concentrate on locus. So, and that is the most important thing. It favors the senior secondary students preparing for their WAEC. But this category will favor both junior secondary students and senior secondary students at the same time. If you like what you've seen, kindly subscribe to my channel. It will cost you nothing. It only gives you notification whenever a new video is out. Thank you.